All right. I finished my first year of undergrad school. Now it's May 22nd, 2012. I have 1 year left and about 2.5 weeks. So I'm doing a little bit of research, getting some sleep. Somebody on Facebook told me recently that they're pushing for deaf rights because of the people of color, the gay issues, homosexual issues need to be put on hold and need to be focused on the deaf rights. I'm going to tell you the reason, right? All the books I've read in the past year, plus some other in the past year that I'll show you right here, all these books were written by white people, except for this one. So it kind of tells you something, right? So in the past year, a lot of my classmates have really been trying to tell me a lot of things, trying to teach me a lot of things. They're saying that first of all, that we can fix things through Facebook. Biggest thing I've learned is that if someone oppresses me, that I'm also impressing someone else, and that makes me less of a human. It makes me less of an honest human being. It means that there's a reduction in love. It doesn't mean that I try to oppress other people. It just happens without my control. It doesn't really matter. No matter what, the oppression is happening. So what the important thing is, if someone's oppressing you, you need to fight them back. And how do you fight back? You use love. You push back through honesty and love. And if they oppress them and I start oppressing other people, it means that I'm no better than the person oppressing me to begin with. At the end of the semester, we were all talking about some stories, some things about the teachers. This is cultural students and this cultural studies, yet most of the students were white. And then most of the authors of the books we read were white. And when we look at the deaf people that we studied, most of them were white, and most of them were straight. So that means that we're being oppressed, and then we're pushing that oppression forward. We're not fighting back because we're pushing that oppression further. And so, if I were to try and fight back and to join hands with other deaf people around me, means that we would have more power. So back in April, something came up. This. He's holding a piece of paper. And there's a man named Radushin. He was the national director of something in South Africa. And his wife, this woman right here, named Wilma Nieuwhoort-Rhoeden, was also a member of Parliament, of the South African Parliament. So he was telling some stories about when he had come and speaking in front of Parliament in South Africa. He always says he carries with him other deaf people that are not like him, that are younger than him, older than him, women, all different, with him. So that they can look at not only me, but all the other people that stand behind me, and the variety and the diversity of people that hold the power. And that's the challenge that the deaf people need to do as well here in the United States. We need to join hands. We will benefit from the power of numbers, and we'll become more human, and we'll be able to move forward on this oppression. It's important to like step outside of the deaf, white, straight person and become a part of the diversity.